In this video, we will review the source wizard and what to know while setting up a new source. To start, a source is a single fulfillment location that feeds inventory data into Flxpoint, receives purchase orders and fulfillment requests from Flxpoint, sends tracking information to Flxpoint, and can provide invoices for reconciliation inside of Flxpoint. The steps on the left represent how to fully set up a source, but not all sources need everything configured, and this is dependent on what your needs are. You can use the skip box here, so next time setting up a new source using the wizard, it opens straight to the create a source step, and there will also be skip buttons throughout the wizard you can utilize. Now let's create a source. Here you will type your source name and choose the type that best fits. The source type determines the recommendations made during the rest of the source setup. Here you will select if you would like to assign a vendor. In Flxpoint, a vendor represents a group of sources. This grouping allows you to report on the total fulfillment of all the source locations. A vendor is also required when the source, typically a single location vendor, requires a portal to manage either inventory, purchase orders, and/or shipment information. Throughout the wizard, you'll see this "Why is this important?" tooltip in the top right. Hover over this to help guide your decisions and expand your knowledge of the system. Here, you can create a new vendor or assign an existing vendor. Then you can make a choice on whether this vendor has access to the vendor portal or if you want to use the integrations. During initial setup, you will be asked to create your vendor portal domain. This is the URL vendors use to log into your portal. Below are the vendor source settings, and you can set whether the vendor plans on managing integrations via a manual upload in the vendor portal, or select no and set integrations individually to be managed by the vendor. Order fulfillment represents whether the source is eligible to fulfill sales orders from your channels. Order settings should be configured based on business needs. Throughout the wizard, we will provide recommendations and default settings. Our defaults will err on the safe side. On this page, these defaults represent purchase orders that will not be automatically processed. Out-of-stock items will not be added to purchase orders, along with others, and these can be changed later if needed. Shipping cost estimations set an estimated shipping cost to help find the lowest cost for fulfillment source when routing orders. To get real-time estimates through rate shopping, it will require validating that your source can provide the required data points you see here. For example, making sure the data needed is on the file that we're pulling the inventory feed from. For more info on real-time estimates, you can navigate to the top right and view our documentation to help make a choice here. If you're going to set up rate shopping, you can quickly create an account for free or connect to your own by providing an API token. If estimation is not available and you want to estimate via rules, you can select so here, and this is what we recommend. You can use conditional or tiered rules when creating rules to estimate shipping costs. For example, if total weight of the order is greater than 4 pounds, then the shipping cost we want to add $10. This page will enable the new source as eligible to fulfill in all existing routing groups on your account. Unless you select no, then you will customize and decide. Keep in mind, checking this box enables the source for the routing group, but it is at the bottom of the routing priority unless readjusted. Inside the tooltip, you can go to your routing groups and learn more. Shipping methods are used to tell your source how to ship out an order. There's the internal name, the shipping code the supplier accepts, and the shipping policy that's tied to the channel shipping text. The source location page is where you can add address information about your source, which is used for closest source routing, as well as rate shopping. You can also add contact information like an email. On the final page, you'll learn how to set up the main operations. Thanks for watching.